What's going on, YouTube? You got Mater. Yep. And let's see if this other. What's going on, YouTube? Yep. I had to get that done. Get the YouTube side, or yeah, the YouTube side muted. Because I know it's going to be a while before Money Maniac shows up because he's doing his. Yeah, I'm on time. It's 7 o'clock. What are you talking about, raging? But yeah, Money Maniac. He's doing his live stream, so he'll be coming here in about an hour. And I'm trying to get dinner ordered. No, I'm not. What's up, Mike Hodge? Haven't seen you in a while. What you been up to? I know the other Cajun was here earlier. What's up, Breezy? How you doing? Appreciate you being here. What's everybody doing tonight? Got a little bit of rain coming in today, so I take the car. Yesterday I had the bike with me. Ah, been tearing them cars up, huh, Mike? Is that what you've been doing? Yeah, like I said, I'm trying to get. I'm ordering, as I say, the Italian whorehouse, piece of slut. That's what I've been doing. Oh, but no, I took Crystal out last night for kind of a late Valentine's dinner. Um, I already had that. Yeah, just hold on. But yeah, I took her out to wanted to surprise her. Place I've been wanting to go to and take her and everything to. Um, Place called Rusted Cattle uh, Steakhouse. It's Rustin Cattle Company. And I kept trying to tell her, man, the steaks that they've got, the flavor on them, and like I said, it's these steaks here. You don't have to worry about putting a any kind of steak sauce on them. They're that good. And that first bite she took out of hers is like she was going, "Oh my god!" Now, I will admit it wasn't cheap, but had the extra money, and I don't mind splurging every now and then. Um, right now she's in there taking her little nap. So, I mean, it was Valentine's. I didn't get a chance to do anything Monday because by the time I got home, of course, Valentine's was Monday. So I'm doing my live stream. It's like, okay, crap. So by the time I ended it and everything, couldn't really do anything. So I take her out and everything. Um, I did go after the live stream Monday. I did want going over to Walmart. I did get her some flowers and some chocolate. Wasn't much, but she liked it. What's up, Tommy? How you doing? But yeah, like I said, I took her out last night for the steak, uh, nice steak meal. I had she had the make a little 6-ounce steak and everything with loaded baked potato. She got her sweet tea, no lemon, and then I got the 16-ounce steak, loaded baked potato, and had me, as they say, had adult beverage, just one. Um, like I said, she really enjoyed it. She really liked it. Well, nobody was wanting to pop into the basement, but yeah, like I said, I'm trying to get dinner ordered. Bam, and not being a cheap dinner either. Yeah, I know. Well, she already knew, I was going to be doing a live stream and everything. Uh, I had some other things I had to get done. I had a problem with the toilet and everything, so uh, I had the tank on it. I got a crack, so it was dripping water. So I was like, oh crap. So I didn't have time to go get another one and get it put in. So that's what I would have been doing. I would have been doing that. So Crystal went going over to um, Walmart and she got some stuff. I put it on there before I went live and everything for okay. I did a live stream, let that sit and cure, dry and everything. I can check. It's like, got it all done. Eh, fill valve's gone bad. So go to Walmart to get that. Figured that's when I wound up getting her the flour and the chocolate and everything. She really enjoyed it. Um, and she will admit that, yeah, she's getting spoiled by me. Yeah, all right, that'll work. So, but yeah, like I said, I got her, and then like I said, I got back to the house, put the new fill valve in, got that all hooked up, which I wasn't planning on trying to do, and it's like, okay, everything's working. Got up next morning, uh, that didn't work. So then last night, or yesterday at lunchtime, when I'm going on to Home Depot, and I wanted to fill out their application for a Home Depot card. They approved me for like I think $500. I'm going, that's fine. Damn toilet ain't that much. So got it, ordered a brand new toilet and everything, all complete. About 160 bucks. There comes Raging.
Yep, old Raging Cajun.
Yep. How's it going?
Going good, I guess. Besides the
All
stupid ass wind that's down here right now. But yeah,
right. So where you at?
out in Tennessee,
Oh, got some
we're supposed.
feedback from on your end, I think.
Really?
Yeah, here in Echo.
Huh. I know my thing here ain't doing anything. That volume's down. So
Huh.
wait a minute. Let me hang on. I might know what it is. Let me close out all these windows here.
Okay.
All right. What about now?
Uh, yep. Still hearing. I'm still hearing feedback on my end. From my voice. I don't hear an echo like on yours, but I hear an echo from me.
Let me jump out and come back in.
All right. Yeah. But yeah, Crystal, like Crystal was just saying, she enjoys being spoiled. She's also, practical, but she knows that, like I said, last night it was, something different. Okay, let's see if that took care of the problem.
Anything now?
I'm not hearing anything now.
Okay.
Yeah. But like I say, it's
Sometimes,
kind of weird. I could hear myself and everything on your end. I don't know if anybody else could or not.
sometimes it acts up like the YouTube is not perfect,
Right.
or StreamYard's not perfect.
Yeah, that's true. Of course, we don't live in a perfect world, so yeah.
I wish we did, but
Yeah, I know. But like I was saying, Monday night, had the live stream and everything, and like I said, had the problem with the toilet. It's like really couldn't do much of anything or go anywhere while that was going. I mean, I could have gone somewhere, but we had a few other things we had to get done. Like I said, getting that taken care of. Then, like I said, what I tried and everything, it was a little band aid and everything, and that band aid didn't hold the water back.
right.
So, like I said, last night, come home, and like I said, lunchtime, I applied, and Home Depot goes, "Yeah, you're approved. $500. Okay, fine. That'll pay for the toilet. And in about 2 3 months, I can get that Home Depot card paid off, and gotta worry about it, especially with 26.99% interest. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
all credit cards right now are up there with interest fees. No
yeah,
matter
and
which one you would get.
oh yeah, and but like I said, for me right now, I just did it that way because I mean, need the toilet, fine, and like I said, in about 2 3 maybe 4 months, I'll have the whole thing paid off and stuff like that. I mean, like the new mattress I wound up getting went through Big Lots, which reminds me I gotta get a hold of them because they're running a presidential sale with 20% off mattresses. So I need to find out if they will go back and give me that 20% off.
Probably
That
not.
Yeah, I know. Hey, it don't hurt to ask.
Right. It's like I had some guy leave a comment on one of my on my Harbor Freight wrench ratchet video that got destroyed.
Right.
He's like, take it back. I'm not. Left a comment for him back. I'm like, it's not even worth my time.
Tommy, no. They gave me a $500 credit, but the toilet and everything was like about $160. But it was complete. And when I say complete, I mean this had the fill valve already. Had come with the toilet seat, came with the wax ring, the bolt kit. So this was a complete. You take your old one out, and you've got everything right there. Because I mean, I could have gone got one for what was it $99, something like that. But it
Hmm.
didn't come with the seat, didn't come with the wax ring, wouldn't come with the new fill valve, all this other stuff that I would have had to spend the money on to go get also. Like I said, this
No,
one here, I think it was like $149 plus tax.
no. Which wax ring did you get? Did you get the rubber ring, or did you get the peanut butter wax ring?
Yeah, the peanut butter one, that's the one it came with. Like I said,
Next,
it came with it.
yeah. Next time you go into you look to do a new wax ring.
Yeah.
Do the rubberized wax ring. They're a hell of a lot better.
Yeah, I know. And they're about $16 also.
Hmm.
But yeah, I mean, I do plan on seeing about uh, probably getting one because um, that bathroom is gonna have to get remodeled. And when I say remodeled, uh, we're talking about basically ripping I mean, this thing's got the old claw and ball style cast iron bathtub in there.
Hmm.
Gonna do that. Gonna redo the water line, the drain line, because that end of the house still has the old cast iron drain. So
Hmm.
what I want to do is I want to get that all ripped out and go with PVC.
Go with yeah for the drain PVC, but PEX
Yeah.
for the water lines.
Now, as far as water lines go, I'm going to finish up as far as what I started, and that's going to go with the PEX
Hmm.
and go with the I, some places call it shark bite. Some call it, I think, gator bite, something like that.
Shark
Uh,
bites.
yeah, but basically, it's the kind that you take that PEX line, and all you do is you slip it right on there, and it stays.
Yeah,
Yeah, but they
I
tell you
I
that's shark bites are temporary, which and you can't hide them in a wall or a non-accessible area that's against code because they
Right.
will fail you. They will fail you.
Uh,
They're not supposed to, but they do. I had
right.
I would
one. I had one go on me.
Yeah.
In fact,
Any of them can.
uh, it was an indoor instead of a exterior,
Right.
and I didn't know they had a difference. And I've been using those for a while. Temporary stuff. And they still holding up. It's still temporary. Put it that way.
Well,
Well,
I
it's
went.
permanent. Permanent so far. Put it that way.
Right.
And Doobie, the guy I used to work with plumbing, and I was running a crew for. He said, "Yeah, they make two different kinds."
Yeah.
I'm like,
Well,
"Oh,
all I
wasn't
know
aware
is
of that."
that in the back half of the house, where uh, my old bathroom was at, with the shower and everything. Now that was been all redone with the shark bite and all that. Those are with the PEX and with the shark bite valves, and that's been done for about 4 years now, and they're not even leaking.
Oh, I had some done. Well, shoot, way older than that. Man,
Yeah.
they still holding. You
Oh
know,
yeah. But yeah, I
I
plan
like
on.
them, but
Oh
by
yeah.
the time you spend the money on that, because those ain't cheap. By the time you
uh-uh.
spend the money, you can go to your plumbing supply house and get the half-inch crimpers,
Oh
crimper
yeah.
pliers, not the adjustable one. Don't even get close to one of those. That's a headache.
Oh yeah.
Get you the regular preset, crimpers, half
Oh
inch.
yeah.
That's mostly what you're gonna be doing is half inch anyway.
Oh yeah.
You know.
I mean, yeah, I could do that. I mean, now those fittings are cheaper because they're a barb style, and all you do, yeah, like you said, you slip that crimp ring over your
Hmm.
line, you put the line on that barb fitting, and slide that ring down, and sit there, and it's
Yeah.
basically just like it's a crimper. Yeah, like you said,
Hmm.
and it'll stay.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Right.
That ain't going nowhere.
No.
What took mine out was a freeze. That's what
Right.
took mine out. I mean, good
Well.
thing it was underneath, right there at the edge of the house.
Right.
It was an easy fix.
Oh
We
yeah.
just, I borrowed the crimpers from Matt, the guy I was working for, and well, crimped a 50 cent fitting on it, or 75 cents. They made out of brass,
Oh yeah.
and those fittings are a lot cheaper. We used to buy them by the hundreds, by the boxes of hundreds.
Oh yeah. But yeah, I mean that's what I plan on doing to the rest of the house. Um, what what's difficult is one side of the house I've got about this much clearance, and on the other side I got about that much clearance up underneath it.
Yeah.
And luckily for me, that the only thing I've got on the right hand side of the house is the kitchen. But the other bathroom that I just got put in the toilet and everything in, where the main sewer line and everything is, That's on the side I got the most clearance on.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Tommy. Hey, Breezy.
Yep.
Crystal. Hey, Casey. What's up, buddy?
Sitting here.
Yep.
Mater.
So what you gotta do?
Hello,
Wait
hello.
till in the morning to what? Were you getting loaded or unloaded?
No, we're sitting at a truck stop. We already got loaded.
Ah,
Yeah, we made it to a truck stop, got dinner and everything like that, and looked at the wind gusts and whether that's coming, and winds are already between 30 and 40-mile-an-hour gusts. So I said, hell with it, I'm staying put.
That's
yeah.
right. That's not good for a box trailer.
No, it's not because I've seen videos of them going.
Be
I
going.
mean, I've got a nice heavy load. I've got 42,000 pounds in the box, but I'm
And
still
they,
not gonna. I'm not gonna
no,
risk it.
no, it's not worth it because one, you could get hurt, and second, you could hurt the truck. For the load, it's the truck and you got to worry about.
Truck can be replaced, but people's lives can't.
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've seen videos on YouTube where, yeah, truck goes along. I think there was about a 25-mile-an-hour gust come through there, and he got flipped.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've seen a few kingpins break, from the trailer,
Yep.
and they still right there in the fifth wheel on the truck itself. The pin's still there, but the trailer's laying on its side.
Yep.
That's a good thing, That means it didn't take the truck with it.
Yep.
But the load can wait. I mean, it'll get there when it gets there.
Right. Like I said, better safe than sorry. The chance of it.
She wasn't too happy about it, but I really don't care.
Is she driving the rig?
She's more comfortable with driving in those kind of winds than I am.
Well, still, for me, it's like, nope. I mean, hell, there was one time Chris and I were supposed to go to Waxahachie, and we had our son inside the car. And mind you, this was still driving the Caliber at the time, and it was pouring down rain. And I mean, the closer we got to Waxahachie, it was coming down hard.
Mm-hmm.
It was coming down so damn hard that I could feel the car losing control. And it's like, nope. I had the wipers going on full blast. I did a U-turn, went right back to the house, looked at the radar, and it said, okay, in about 30 minutes, it's going to totally blow over. We waited. About 35 minutes later, we left. It was like, not a problem.
We had a bad squall come through on I-10. Oh, Lord, this is, I want to say back in 88, 89, and I was driving a dump bucket. And it was, a Peterbilt, but it had the trailer on the back. It was a company truck.
Right.
And we got almost to the bridge. We got almost to Port Allen. And there was about 10 of us in a convoy. It was all going to the same place. And that squall line come through. We could not see a foot. We couldn't see the hood, the end of the hood. Well, we got on the radio, look, pull over. Let's pull over and let this blow over.
Yep.
Because I wasn't about to get on that bridge with 40 and 50 mile an hour winds. No way. No way.
Yep. Well,
no way. Man, wait, when it cleared up, there was, when it started to clear up, there was cars on the side, the interstate, left and right side. Some were in the median, some were in the right-hand ditch, some were on the shoulder, parked, just pulled over to be safe. But there was a bunch of them in the median and the right-hand side of the interstate. There was no damage or nothing like that. They just got stuck.
I know that for me, back in '99, I was heading out to Midland, Odessa for an air show out there. And at the time, I had a '93 Dakota pickup, standard cab, had the 8-foot bed, but it had the little 4-cylinder and a 5-speed. Man, you're talking about something that got excellent fuel mileage. Okay, we got going out that way, and we ran into a storm. And man, I tell you, we heard there was a tornado in the area, and I could have sworn that that tornado had literally gone over us. I mean, I had the wipers going full blast, and I'm hard on the brake, man. I swear, I was about ready to put that damn brake pedal through the floorboard because I'm holding it so damn hard. I swear the truck was still moving. Had it in neutral and everything. It's like, oh shit, we're still moving. It's like I didn't even know if the brakes were holding or not. It was that windy.
No, when I was doing flatbed, I picked up a load of sheetrock out of Oklahoma. I just made it to the truck stop, and that tornado was coming through. I got inside that truck stop just in time.
Dang.
Yeah.
Well, I know a few years back we had a tornado come through town, and man, it went going through downtown Ennis, and it went going from west to east. And the bad part about it is it touched down about 3 times. I mean, it already touched down, destroyed some stuff, picked back up, went over about 3 or 4 blocks, came back down, did some more damage, and then it wound up going to the other side of town before it came back down again. And I mean, the Dairy Queen, they were closed for about a month because they had to totally remodel. I mean, literally, it blew out every single window in that building.
Dairy Queen got some big windows. It's all
Yeah.
glass, just
Yeah.
about.
And now we had a motel and everything over there, and it totally destroyed it. And that motel is right next to the Dodge dealership. Didn't do anything to the cars, but it flattened that motel. Because the only thing left was the office building.
Wasn't no hail damage on the cars?
They might have had some, but I mean, the tornado didn't go over there and decide, hey, let's play fun with the cars.
Yeah. Let's play Hot Wheels.
Yeah.
Crash up derbies. Good. They had a tornado hit Baton Rouge. This was. See, I had my radio shop then. My buddy got a real good deal on his brand new truck, and Price LeBlanc Toyota and Dodge. It was a Dodge deal, but also they had Toyota. And the tornado didn't hit that area, but the hail around it, because usually you got a hail field around a tornado somewhere on I forget what side of the tornado, but there's a hail field most of the time.
Oh, yeah.
And every freaking car that was outside in that parking lot, brand new, man, hail damage. Every brand new vehicle on the lot had hail damage. They discounted a lot of vehicles because of that. You buy as is, okay? As is. A buddy of mine bought it. Yeah, looked like it rained golf balls on it, you know? He drove just like that. Drove it just like that until the paint started to crack a little bit. He brought it to the local paint and body shop, and they just sanded those areas out, primed it real good. I think 2 coats of primer or something. And then he stopped it right there at that and said, later on, I'll go ahead and do a paint job. Just wanted to protect the iron for now.
Yep.
And I don't know if he ever had them hose and dings bondoed or not. I didn't forgot. But he did paint the truck. I know that.
Yep. Some believe it or not, sometimes you can actually get a damn good deal at a car dealership after a you know,
A
storm
hailstorm.
like
Yeah.
that, yeah,
Oh yeah.
come
Oh yeah.
through because they can't sell it, like brand new. I mean, even though it's a brand new vehicle, it's got
Yeah.
damage to it.
Yeah. And you can change the fenders, the hood, the trunk lid,
Yep.
but if
Quarter
you
panels, roof, nope.
nope, nope, none of that. Nope, that's all built in on the car, and all of that has to be taken off. So just go ahead and sell it cheap, at above cost. So it's a loss.
Oh
They
yeah.
could take it out on taxes.
Well, I mean, they're already having their insurance going to pay, get them reimbursed and everything for it because every
Yeah.
single dealership, every car they have come in is all covered by insurance.
Yeah, I
So
would
if they
imagine they do, but man, that is a lot of, I don't know, like you get Chrysler Blanc Toyota in Baton Rouge, and they must have had 500 vehicles on that lot.
oh yeah,
Man, that's a lot of insurance claim money. That's a lot of money.
hey, dealerships have got to have it in order to be able to
Oh
sell.
yeah, oh yeah.
Because if they don't, they're not going to be having a dealership license.
But
I
I
don't
wonder
They're
care.
what the
making no money.
insurance covers. Does
Yeah.
the insurance cover just the hail damage to fix it from a body shop, or because the insurance company is going to try to lowball you,
Oh yeah. I don't know
But it's
exactly
still not
how.
a brand new car if it's got Bondo on it.
Well, I'm not exactly sure. I mean, I'd have to talk to someone I know. I do know someone that works at the dealership, like where I got my truck. Matter of fact, he's the one I got my truck, through.
Okay.
I could ask him and see what he
Yeah.
has to say.
I'm curious on how they work that out
Yeah.
for a big hailstorm.
It's nothing to bang those little dents out, though. I mean,
No, and as a matter of
it's
fact,
easy.
from what I understand, some of them are easy to do. Hell, I've heard people putting dry ice on them and popping them back out.
Mhm.
Never heard of that.
Yep. I've heard about you take some dry ice, you put it over the center, and it'll literally make the dent pop right out.
Well,
Now-
damn.
Now, whether or
Oh.
not that works good, I don't know. I've never tried it.
Okay.
I do know that, something like that, yeah, you're going to have that small little dent, or it could be a big one. It also depends upon how much glass has gotten damaged, too. If you
Yeah.
got a windshield's gotten busted, rear window, and if you got side or rear glass gotten busted, then you're gonna have all that water and everything get inside the car. So that's gonna be water damage inside there. But if it just cracks the windshield, okay, now you got a windshield you gotta replace. And I forget what car it was from years ago when I was working in the glass industry. One of the things I did is I had delivered to one shop, and they did automotive glass, which is what a lot of them would do. And they were telling me how they were replacing the windshield in this one car, $2,500 for a windshield.
Huh.
Jesus.
Must have had the antenna in it and all kind of other stuff built into that thing.
It had the heads-up display built into it.
Oh.
Yeah, it had the one that way you didn't have to look down from you'd be looking through the windshield and everything, and all you had to do is kind of glance down, and it would show your speed and all the other kind of stuff up on the windshield instead of actually looking down at your gauges. Hello, Lorna. I see you're awake.
Hey, Ms. Lorna. Oh, Tommy
Come on
says.
There's a link.
Tommy said we had Storm Dudley. I guess that's a winter storm because they naming the winter storms now.
No.
The big ones, the major storms, they naming them this morning and early this afternoon. We're told there's a worse one on Friday that's coming. Wow.
Damn. That's not good.
I remember a time when they called them the Great Blizzard of 56, or the blizzard of 72, the big blizzard. Then they'd have the smaller blizzard of 72. But there was usually one. The biggest storm was called the Great Blizzard of that year.
Yep.
The biggest blizzard, biggest storm. The one where New York got buried, 20 foot of snow or whatever.
Yep. How you doing, Lorna?
Like Tommy says, we've had the storm. I've only just got my internet back.
Wow. That
Wait,
bad of a
Tommy.
storm?
Well, I watched about half an hour of Money's live. Then my internet just went.
Wow. So you're just now getting it back? Wow. That must be a bad storm.
Yep. And we've got another one coming. I'm hoping my internet's gonna hold.
I hope so. I hope you do okay along with Tommy.
Yeah.
What kind you got wireless internet through satellite or what?
I've got it through a modem and that lot, but my laptop's Wi-Fi. But just because my wires are above ground. It's raining, it's windy,
It don't affect mine. And my wires are on the telephone poles, the electrical poles.
Yeah.
And it's my internet runs through my cable company.
Yep. And my partner's is underground, and his is fine.
Huh.
He's had no problems at all with his, but mine's been going on and off since about 9 o'clock yesterday morning.
Ooh. That ain't good.
So it's going to be a long few days.
Now, you haven't lost electricity, have you?
My power's been flickering.
Oh, has it? Okay.
Yeah, but there's been a load of trees down. You name it, we've had it.
So, in other words, if I see you bugger off and everything, it's like, okay, she's had power go out.
Yeah, because if the power goes out, my internet completely goes.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
If your power goes out, if all of a sudden you just decide to be Casper and everything, it's like, okay, she must have lost power.
On a good note, I'm getting a new fur baby later.
Yeah, I saw that post on Facebook. Have you decided what kind you're getting?
I'm getting a hamster, but I'm looking to see what they've got in that later.
Okay.
My caregiver came in and helped me clean the cage out. And Chris goes, "We need to get you a hamster now. You cleaned your cage out." So it took me half an hour to speak to someone on the phone and find out if they've still got them.
How much are they going for over there?
Don't ask.
Too late. Already did.
Last time I got one, £10
for a hamster.
For a hamster.
That's about right. That's what, like $8 US.
Yeah, but that was 2 years ago.
Oh.
And our prices have hit the roof since.
Oh.
Cajun, you got to remember that £1 is almost $1.40 for us.
Yeah, in Canada.
No. Now, Canada is back.
Or England.
Yeah. Now, like I said, so for £1 British is like about $1.40 for us.
I thought it was the other way around.
No. Now you're thinking Canadian.
Okay.
No, mate is right. You got add on.
Yeah, you got
you got to add it on. Okay.
Right.
Don't minus it, add it on. Okay.
So for us, that'd be almost $15.
Oh wait, no, Canada's the same. Yeah, you gotta because I've had Found It Buried. T. George, Found It Buried. Uh, he's a coin collector and metal detector.
Oh, yeah.
He sent me super chats. When he sends me a $10 super chat, that's like $12, $13 here.
No, actually, because the Canadian currency, I think last time I looked for every Canadian dollar is about 75 cents American. But as far as British,
Oh,
nope,
okay.
it's the opposite.
I looked at his super chat and it displayed me in dollars. And he's never sent an oddball amount. One time I think he sent $10 Canadian Canada.
All right.
And it turned out to be something like $13 or something.
Okay.
When it finally got to me.
Right. I just got through looking, doing a Google on it. 1 Canadian dollar equals 79 cents United States.
Okay, so if he's sending me $10 Canadian, how much am I getting then?
Well, you're getting less than $10 American.
Oh, okay. Well, no, because I don't know
mate,
why it says 13.
50 grams. This is 50 grams tobacco. How much is that, do you think?
Wait.
50 crown? Don't get me lying on...
Wait. Okay, how much weight? Is that cigarette tobacco?
Yes.
So you roll it yourself?
Yep.
Okay. And how much weight is it?
50 grams.
Oh, grams. Okay. Oh, I don't know. 50 grams is not quite 2 ounces.
No.
I
guess you're right, Tommy. It'd be about $7.90. Yeah.
I don't know. How much is it?
£28.
Wow, man, your tobacco is.
Well, I mean, not really, because I got rid of it because I used to do my own cigarettes, okay, and I could get a 1 pound bag. Now I got pipe tobacco and would use that because it was cheaper because of tax on it. Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
The tax on cigarette tobacco is higher than that of pipe tobacco.
Yeah.
And pipe tobacco is actually a little bit longer, thicker cut, plus a little bit more moist than regular cigarette tobacco. But that's what everybody would use when they do their own cigarettes. And I could get a 16-ounce bag of tobacco for about $33, $34.
Okay. But she's paid, that's not even 2 ounces of tobacco. And it's how much? 50
£28.
Oh, 28 pounds. So
Tommy, it's unbelief.
Huh?
I'm answering Tommy. It's unbelief.
What's up, Mark C? Appreciate you being here.
28 pounds for not even 2 ounces of tobacco. Wow, how many cigarettes do you get out of that?
I can get 100 out of that.
100 out of?
That's about 5 packs.
50 grams?
That's about 5 packs. Because you got 20 cigarettes per pack.
5 packs. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That's about half a carton.
That's not bad.
But it depends on how big, how fat, how skinny, and all that you roll.
Right. But now, like I said, for me, when I was doing them, then I could get about a carton and a half out of that 1 pound bag of tobacco. And tubes were costing me about $3. So I could be able to do a carton of cigarettes for less than $40.
All right, do you want to send some over here then?
Oh, by the way, Lorna, this is going to be something for you. Excuse me.
Didn't do it.
No, I got. All right. Hopefully Crystal is watching because I got to let her know that pizza's out for delivery. Anyways, I got an email from that coin club. They said part of my order is out for delivery.
Part of your order is out.
Yep. 2 coins are out for delivery. All right, I'll be right back. I'm gonna let them know inside that pizza's supposed to be out for delivery, so they got to pay attention. So I'll be right back.
Oh man.
Where are you two then, Tommy? I didn't realise you're from the UK.
Thank you.
How are you, Cajun? Both Cajuns?
Oh, I'm good. Thank you. Better.
Oh man, this is boring. I'd rather be driving.
Yeah, but that wind issue.
Yeah. Stupid Mother Nature. Father Time needs to go deal with her.
Where you at right now?
Tennessee.
Okay. Central, east, west?
Just west of Nashville.
Okay.
Hey, Kristen and sweetheart.
Well, you're kind of the west central side then.
Yeah.
More than halfway.
Yeah, this load's going down to Laredo.
Laredo, Texas.
Uh-huh. But this is how the chips crumble.
When's the load supposed to be there?
I think it was supposed to be there tomorrow night, but ain't gonna make it.
Oh, we won't? Even with both of y'all driving?
No, ain't gonna make it tomorrow night. I might make it there Friday or Saturday.
Dang. So what, y'all lose money like that?
No, this ain't our fault. We actually gain money because they got to pay layover.
Yeah, how's it their fault?
The company, our trucking company's got to pay layover to us because this ain't our fault.
Okay, and the reason for it not being your
Weather.
fault, the weather?
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Weather delay.
Mark, I don't know if anybody answered it, but it depends upon how you're making your cigarettes. Like for me, see if I've got it over here. What I was doing was I was getting the
Mark.
pre-rolled tubes and doing it that way. Well, I thought I had it still. But anyways, they've actually got 2 different types of machines out there. You have to, both of them are manual.
One is electrical. You can't get electrical one.
I ain't spending $150 for that one. No, screw that. Hell no. But I mean, what I would do is I get a bag of 2.
Be right back. I'm just going to show a rolling machine for Mark.
All right. But I actually would get a bag of tobacco and a box of pre-rolled tubes that had the filter. So all I had to do was sit there and put the tobacco inside the machine itself, put the tube on there, close it, slide it, boom, and excuse me. What it does is it stuffs the tobacco inside the tube.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I had the cheap one that was about $7, $8, something like that. Now they do have another one that is about $35, $40, and it's a lot better and everything. What's up, Inherited? How you doing tonight? But that one's okay. Because you actually have a little lever and everything, just like zip like that. It does the same thing. But like I said, for me, it's like, nah, I didn't want to invest the money in case I didn't, like the way the cigarettes came out. It's like, okay, and I can sit there, and I got to the point where I can sit there and I can make a whole pack of cigarettes in about 5-10 minutes.
It's easy once you get the hang of it.
Yeah, it is. But like I said, for me, Lorna, she's got that kind.
Yeah, that's a hand roller. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the hand roller. And the thing about with that one is there's no filter for the cigarette.
And you can make them too tight, and they're hard to draw.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
I can make it
That's why I don't use
carton
it.
in less than an hour.
Yeah. But like, even like with the one that one that I've got, you can still pack too much tobacco in there, and you can literally have what I call blowout, and that's where it'll literally rip right through.
The paper blows out, right?
Yeah.
Mark, it's not a lot of work. At the end of the day, if you sat in front of a laptop or something and you're watching YouTube, just sit down making cigarettes.
I mean, I would do it while watching TV.
Yeah.
I mean, once you get the hang of it and start really learning how to do it, I mean, you learn how, like for me, the first few I wound up doing, I didn't put enough tobacco in there. And then it's like, okay, I got to add more. And once I got doing that, once I got it down where I knew how much tobacco and everything I had to put inside the machine, it's like it did not take that long at all to do it. Uh-oh.
Mm-hmm.
Another one?
Mm-hmm. The only reason I don't roll my own, make a load of them is because I smoke them too much.
Yep.
No, we had some nutball join in on JD Tico's premiere tonight. We were ripping him a new one.
Was that a troll?
Really?
Not much so much as a troll. He thought he knew it all. Saying JD Tico's tools are garbage, blah blah blah.
Who was that?
I don't know. Tylen Ray or something like that.
Oh, some new name?
Yeah, CP got on his page and like, dude, take your 131 subscribers and go play with yourself or something like that. You don't suck, you blow. Yeah, we were ripping him a new one.
Yep.
Because he thought JD Tico said something was made in China from Snap-on, and he's like, nothing that Snap-on makes is made from China. Yeah, Snap-on has China-made tools. I hate to tell you, even CP said it.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of stuff that's made over in China.
Not all Snap-on is made in China, but some of it is.
Right. Some of it is. Yep, I knew. Thank you. Got dinner.
Yeah.
Where's mine?
Got pizza in already?
Yep.
Pizza Hut. Lorna, come on.
Yep, come on. Let's see.
It'll be moldy by the time I get her. That's a funny looking pizza.
It's got barbecue wings on the
It's
top.
got
Chicken wings.
Yeah, I thought it was kind of tall.
it's got Hey, not bad considering they said about 8:15 by the time it'd get here.
No, it's 4 slices of pizza and about half a dozen wings. I just
Yeah.
literally just said to hell with it.
Yep.
I went to
But-
McDonald's tonight, and I got that land, air, and sea burger. They
Oh.
they deceive you on that one, okay? It's not put together like that. What it is they give you a Big Mac for the land, they give you a fish fillet for the sea, and they give you a McChicken for the air. All separately wrapped on their own buns.
Meat,
I ate them.
chicken, fish, bread.
Yeah, but it's all on its separate own bun. They waste buns.
Yeah. 'Cause I'm sorry, I have no problem putting the fish on the McChicken and eating it. And
Right.
I have no problem putting chicken on beef.
Yep.
He just hasn't when I've gotten down to the okay, I only have like a eighth of a pound of meat, just a few tablespoons. I haven't got to that point where I have just a little bit of anything, so I have to mix it all up.
Oh. You want to show them the look on your face when you took that first bite of that steak from last night?
Yum.
Can I
Okay,
see
and
steak?
that was yesterday.
Yeah, that was
I
last
had
night.
steak. Where? Where'd you buy it? Where'd you buy the steak from?
We
We
actually,
went out.
yeah.
But I'm going to go.
Oh, you
in
went
and
out. Oh, okay.
Cat gets over there because Feisty's roaming,
All right,
and when she roams, it's the counter.
all right, go.
So what
But,
restaurant what steakhouse y'all went to?
It was Ruston Cattle Company.
I think I've heard of them.
I never heard of them. That's
There's
like
only one. I was gonna
That's
say,
a
if you've
local
heard of
joint. Yeah.
yeah, there's only one of them. But yeah, she took a bite out of that little fillet and everything. And she was the look on her face, and up like this. These steaks are so damn good. We didn't even. The waitress asked if we wanted steak sauce. I go, no. We didn't even use any steak sauce at all.
Hmm.
They're that good. I mean,
I like to marinate my steaks for at least 8 to 10 hours before I cook them.
I think they
Ugh.
do this for, what was it, 24? Yeah. They do their steaks, I think, for about 24 hours before they even start cooking them.
Marinate them?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And, I mean, both of us had medium well. And, man, you're talking about something that was tender. Oh, God. And the flavor on it.
That's
Right.
what counts. That's what counts.
And like I said, no steak sauce at all.
If you do a steak right, you don't need steak sauce.
Right.
It's just
I like
it
steak
tears
sauce
right
just
apart.
because I'm used to it. Now I'll take 2 bites of steak without the sauce, but then it just depends on what kind of sauce it is. I like Lee and Perrin's steak sauce, not the Worcestershire sauce. Lee and Perrin's steak sauce.
Hmm.
Heinz bought them out years back, about, I don't know, 12, 15 years ago, something like that. And now you can find it now, but I want the original. I don't want the bold. The bold has too much spicy pepper in it. I like that original Lee and Perrins. And it was called, on the paper wrapping around the bottle, it was called the filet mignon of steak sauces.
Yep.
The best of the best. And it was. Oh, man. Mark says, what's Cajun smoking? Well, if you're talking about this Cajun, I smoked a little cigars. A little
Yeah, I wasn't
filtered
smoking
cigars. Yeah, but you smoke, Raisin?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yep.
You
If
smoke
anybody
cigarettes,
wants to know
Marlboro.
me,
You do those codes, Cajun? You do the codes?
Yep.
You do? Okay.
The wife's
Yeah.
got over 50,000 points on hers, and I've got 24,000 on mine.
Yeah.
We've already ordered stuff and redone them.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Oh yeah. I've got hell, I won you know those hammocks?
Yeah.
Remember they were giving away the extra prizes every week? I got a hammock in.
I so hate you, mate.
Cola tree hammock.
Hey,
I got what else did I get in from Marlboro? I got something else. That was free. They sent it to me. I won that week's prize. I was hoping for that that mug or something that they had. I was hoping I'd get that. What
what's
else
up, Anthony?
Hey,
what
Anthony.
else did I get?
Hey, yep, Bengals didn't win. They lost.
Hey, Anthony.
I was hoping the Bengals would have won.
it was still a close game.
Yeah, only 3 points.
Yep. What I was kind of hoping for is that last touchdown that the Rams got. I was kind of hoping they did the same thing on that other one with the point after. And it would be kind of funny if they, it was wound up being, if that time it had been 22-20 and everything. I'm going, boy, it'd really been funny if Cincinnati was able to march back downfield, kick a field goal, and win it by 1 point.
Yeah.
Joe needs receivers. He didn't really have too good of receivers in that game. The penalties on that last drive hurt the Bengals bad.
Yep. And I still don't see the holding call that they had.
No, if I was that coach, I would have challenged that one. There was no holding on that one.
So those so it's referee bull butter again then, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was I didn't see any holding on that call.
Nope,
or pass interference.
Nope. I didn't. And that's what really got, like Anthony's saying, the ending penalty killed it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But they need to really get with their receivers.
Yep.
And they need to start catching balls. I mean, they got. Don't get me wrong, they played a damn good game.
Yep.
But they still got some work to do.
But hey, Cincinnati did give them a hard time too.
Yeah.
That you got to admit, Cincinnati did give the Rams a hard time. I mean, what's really funny is, the score and everything. It was what 14-10 or 13-10 halftime. Okay, fine. We were over at one of our hang-arounds house and everything for the party. And so I was like, okay, fine. He wanted to show me all the stuff that he does for his pew-pews out in the garage. Okay, fine. So we're out there talking and everything. It's like, oh, I think it's about time for halftime to be over with. We come back in, next time, 20-16. Go, what? I was like, damn. Mark, no, I'm not buying Cobalt right now. Really haven't found anything I still want. I mean, there are a few things I still want, but not any kind of good deals out there on them right now. So, if I do find something that is a good deal, I'll buy it.
Cobalt's come up a long ways. I mean, they have almost proven themselves worthy of the market.
Mm-hmm.
Especially with their XTR line.
Yep. Now I do have the XCR circular saw. Now the only thing that I am a little upset about is when I bought it, it's like I didn't realize it was tool only. I didn't realize that. It's like, oh, there's no charger, no battery. And then later on I realized I could have got the XTR tool line set that comes around a little case that wheels around going, damn, for a little bit more money I could have got the whole lineup. Be like, all right, never mind.
I don't really look for the cordless recip saws or anything like that. I mean, if it's in the kit that I'm buying, so be it.
Right.
But I don't go out of my way to buy stuff like that. I don't really like stuff like that. If I'm dealing with the saw, I want it to be plugged in.
Oh, yeah.
Me too.
As far as the that multi-tool, I've only used it, twice now? And one time was during the live stream when I opened up the
Packages.
the package for the batteries. The only other time I actually used it was last month, and that's when we were getting ready to take a load out to the garbage dump, and on the rails for the on the bed of the truck, they in the back they have the opening cut out for the pocket rail, but they don't in the front. So I just took that multi-tool with the that one blade. I went there and I opened it all up. That way I could put the once we got everything put in there, then could run the ratchet strap from corner to corner, and it's not a problem cutting to that plastic.
Now, back in when it was Black Friday sales, after Black Friday sales, I went to Lowe's because I seen a deal that I couldn't pass up. It was a 4-piece combo set from Craftsman. It had the recip saw that was cordless in it, but hell, I'm not really going to use it.
No.
Except if I really have to. I couldn't pass the deal up. I paid $68 for the 4-piece combo set.
Yep. Well, like right. Like for me, now I've seen people out there that they've got Milwaukee, Makita, DeWalt. They might have some Ryobi, but for me, it's like, why would I really want to invest in all these different battery platforms? Yeah, they might have the tool and everything might be cheaper, but then it's like, okay, I've got to have battery chargers for this. I got to have battery chargers for this, and this one, and this one, and this one, plus all the batteries to go along with it. For me, I'm wanting to just, as they say, do the KISS rule. Keep it simple, stupid. One battery platform. That way I've got one battery. It fits everything I've got. I don't have to worry about, okay, I got to go out and buy 15 batteries for this line, 15 for this one, 15 for this one. It's like, no. With all the tools that I've got, I think I've got, 14 batteries total, and they go with all of them.
Mm-hmm. That's where I'm a little bit different. I'm in the Cobalt line. I'm in the Craftsman line. I'm in the DeWalt line. I'm in the Milwaukee line. I'm in the Black & Decker line. I'm in the Masterforce line. So that way, if I ever run into a tool out there that's really cheap and I can't pass it up, I'm already in that line. I don't really have to go back and invest in a separate battery charger. The lines that I'm in, the kits already came with the batteries and the battery chargers.
Right. But see, for me, I don't have a problem with that. If that's what you want to do, okay, more power to you. I don't care. If that's what you want to wind up doing, okay. For me, I'm a DIYer just for here at the house, okay? I've got my stuff. Right. I mean, I've got, everything that I've got, it works for what I'm trying to do. I don't need all these, specialty tools. And some of the stuff that I've gotten okay, Cobalt has it.
The majority of my stuff is cobalt.
Right.
If you've ever watched any of my videos, you'd see that. 75% of my stuff is cobalt. The rest of it is just miscellaneous stuff.
I mean, I haven't used it. I still have the Cobalt 18 volt. I still got that. They still work. But the thing about it, the drawback to those, finding batteries. Because Cobalt, they're no longer making them. So the only way you're going to get batteries is buying used. 24 volt. I go buy a brand new 24 volt battery. It fits every single thing I've got, because I love having the 3/8 impact. I like having the half inch. I've got the impact driver. I've got the drill. Basically everything else I've got. I've got the 24 volt chainsaw. I've got the ratchet. I got the circular saw. Of course, I also got the reciprocating saw because I got that all as one package. Got that multi-tool, the weed eater. Trying to think, what else do I have that's of course, like I said, I've got the flashlight. But yeah, I mean, most of the stuff that I've got, it's all. I've got that planer.
Yeah, the door planer.
I've got the door planer. Yeah, I've got that planer. I've got, like I said, I got the that multi-tool. Mark, no, I'm not gonna dig the chainsaw out because I'm trying to eat and everything also, and I don't want to get my hands that dirty. But I do know that one thing I'm going to get is I will be looking at the pole saw that's 24 volt.
Mm-hmm.
Because that thing is, okay, I've got some tree limbs I need to cut, but they're way in the hell up there. I can't reach, even if I was on a 10-foot ladder. But hey, I get that 10-foot ladder out. Hey, I get that little chainsaw, that little pole saw. Hey, that'll let me get another, about another 8 feet.
Right.
So yeah, that'll work that way. Then I can actually get the bigger chainsaw and cut it up, or get the reciprocating saw.
Yeah, then you got to climb in the tree with a reciprocating saw.
No, I'm saying if I use that pole saw, I can cut that down off the big limb, that whatever limb it is I'm wanting to get to. I just cut that down, let it fall. Then later I can either cut it with the reciprocating saw or the regular chainsaw.
A regular chainsaw.
Yeah, well, the one that I do have.
Yeah, less work on you with the chainsaw than the recip saw.
It depends upon how big the branch is. So we're talking something that's going to be like an inch or so big around. That reciprocating saw is going to work fine compared to that chainsaw. Now, you get into something that's 3-4 inch diameter, then yeah, I'd be wanting a chainsaw. But depending upon the size of the branch, I'm not going to use that chainsaw to cut up a little twig that might be maybe half an inch in diameter.
Oh,
right.
No.
Yeah.
No, you can take a machete and do that one whack. Whack.
Yeah. But see, that's what I'm saying. There's no use to getting the chainsaw to something that's
not even a recip. Not even a recip saw.
Right.
Machete
Oh, yeah.
will do the trick.
You'd be amazed. I've got a reciprocating saw and I've got a circular saw that I buried in water. Got rained on. It was buried in a bucket of water. Now this is mine. Just an old Craftsman saws. I let them dry out for about a week. I fired them some bitches back up, and they never missed a lick.
Yeah.
Electric or battery?
Electric.
Okay. Yeah. Once they dry out. Yeah.
But you would think with them being buried in water like that, they wouldn't work again. Nope, wasn't the case.
Nope.
Those things
I got
fired
you.
right up, and they still work till today.
Oh yeah.
Now
They're
that
like a TV. Okay.
Yeah.
You throw a TV in a river, or put it in a basket, lower it down 5 feet for a few hours. It don't matter. Bring the TV back up. Let it dry out, thoroughly dry out. Plug it in. It's going to work.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Fun. How is everyone today?
What's
Well, we see
going on,
you on
Mr. Briggs?
we see you on the road again.
Yeah, I'm driving through Auburn, New York. I've got 81 miles to go and an hour and 41 minutes to do it in. How do you think I'm going to make out?
81
Yeah.
miles in an hour and 40 minutes. Yeah,
Yeah.
you can make that.
Not when you're in a 30-mile city.
No.
You'll be cutting
no.
it close, but you can make it.
yeah.
I've hit every traffic light so far.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, boy.
And then I got to go through Ithaca, New York.
Oh, no. I just go ahead and find somewhere to park.
No, I actually got your, what is it, the 60-minute law, the 60-minute, adverse conditions. There was a
Yeah.
rollover truck on 90. There's my 60 minutes.
Mm.
Well, that makes a hell of a lot of difference.
Yep.
That's the only way I'll make it with that.
Mhm.
They told me not to pick up the load if it wasn't ready, but then I go, you do know I need fuel. I had a quarter of a tank of fuel. I says, you guys sent me, they wanted me to pick up, I picked up in Titanic today, PA, they wanted me to take, and instead of backtracking up through 220, get on 86 and drop off in Binghamton, is where the load dropped off at. They want, which I'm sure Raging knows where Binghamton is.
Mhm.
Right? They wanted me to go up down Route 6, pop out in Scranton, and then backtrack to Binghamton that way. It says, are you nuts? With those 40-mile-an-hour zones, 30-mile zones, up and down in speed, if I backtrack down to Sayre, I can zip down to Towanda, and it's actually 20 miles less. And you got half of its highway speed, 65 miles an hour, not this 30-mile-an-hour crap.
They're looking on a fucking Google map. They're not out there driving these roads.
And I'm on Route 5 in New York going through Auburn. I mean, they made me pick up a load on the way back through home. But hey, like I say, if I had to use the 60-minute rule, you watch me do it. Come hell or high water. But the pickup you went through, I went to pick it up, and it goes, oh, you go straight to 10-ton limit. Go left, it's a low bridge. It's and then a woman wouldn't let me over, and I'm like, I honked my horn at her and said, lady, you're gonna let me over? I'm gonna push that car in the ditch, because I am not going down a 10-ton road.
Uh-uh.
Well, Mark, I'm glad you like that Hart chainsaw. That's it. To me, I don't knock any of the brands. It's whatever you like. I mean, like I was saying, for Raging, okay, he's got about 6 different ones. Okay,
Something
that's
like
fine.
that.
More power to you. I mean, that's what you want. I've said this before. If that's what you want, that's fine.
No,
Go for it.
I go by price too. Like me, I got a Black & Decker 20-volt hedge clipper.
Yep.
And you know something? I paid $69 for it with the charger. $69. It was on sale because Lowe's was getting rid of it. $69 with the charger. I got the hedge clipper, the pole hedge clipper, that's on the pole,
Right.
circular saw, a leaf blower, which is basically, I use it to blow up air mattresses. That's all it's really good for. You're not going to blow anything with it. And what else? Oh, and I got a circular saw and a chainsaw. All that for $99. I wasn't even planning on buying all the other, but the guy says, I'll give it all to you for $99 with the heavy duty charger. I bought that. Nope. And the circular, the chainsaw, I haven't even taken it out because it's a 5 1/4 saw. It looks like a Tinker toy. But my neighbor across the street came up and begged me to use it. So I said, okay, you want to use it? Be my guest. And he used it. He fell in love with it. And he said, I'll buy it up here. I said, but what are you going to charge it with? Well, I said, I only got one charger. I'm not going to give you my charger. And I already bought 5 or 6 batteries. I found aftermarket batteries for it. And, the aftermarket batteries work just fine.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I've got the little Black & Decker impact screw gun. Or a screw thing, whatever you want to call it.
Hey, it's like right now. I'm not. It's just sometimes you get a deal like that, like the leaf blower. I'm sure if you know the little 20-volt leaf blower, what are you gonna blow with it? Not an 8, but it does work great for blowing up air mattress. You blow up an air mattress faster than a plug-in blower with that thing.
And
now,
one thing I was gonna say,
seriously, buddy, turn it in front of a truck.
Like for me, now, I'm very much into, like I said, the Cobalt. But I do have one tool that is black and yellow. I do have a DeWalt. It's a 2.5 gallon battery operated air compressor. I use it for, all these tables I've got when I put them together. Now I do have the rigid thread nailer and staple gun. Okay, so now that's an air tool. It's not battery operated. But I do have those that are bi-rigid. But I use both of them. They're both powered by a DeWalt battery operated air compressor. It works fine.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I've got
There's a battery operated one. They make a battery operated. I didn't know DeWalt made a battery operated radial arm saw. Like a chop, circular saw. Whatever you want to call it, chop saw.
Mm-hmm.
60 volt, I guess. Some guy had one on market. Some woman put her husband's on Marketplace for sale for $45.
Oh, she was.
And
she was
She
pissed.
mad at him.
well, I called her up and I said, I'll take it. And she says, can you come and get it today? And I told her, well, I'm at work now. I said, so I don't know when I'm getting out. And she says, and just yesterday I got out and she said, what time do you think you would be out? And I said, I'll probably get back to my yard, back to Water Street on, told her what I did. I was waiting for a load and I said, I get back on Water Street and Elmira. I said about, 10:30, 11 o'clock. And she said, what color's your truck? I'll meet you there. That woman met me down there yesterday and gave me that for $45.
Dang.
And there's some old something going on in the hen house. That's all I'm saying about that.
Yeah, that's why we all saying, damn, she's mad at him.
Yep, because all I know is this: if I wanted some action last night, I could have gotten some. But that's all I could say about that. that woman, and she just. I said, no, I'm not getting in the middle of that kind of stuff. Nope. Not this, no. Because I know her husband. He's an asshole, but I ain't gonna get in the middle of that. You know what I mean? But I'll take his saw for $45. She bought it for him for Christmas. He bought it himself for Christmas and never got to use it.
Oh shit!
And I said, you know what that thing's worth? I don't think she knows. I don't think she cares.
I know what the electrical costs.
I thought about reselling it. I probably could sell it for triple what I paid for it, at least.
Oh yeah. Oh no, more. Now, does it have the slide bars on it? Is it?
It has the slide bar, the table, everything.
Okay.
It's like the 16-inch chop saw, or whatever size it is.
It's either a 10 or a 12 inch, one of the two.
It's a 12-inch. It's a big one.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
it came with 2 blades.
Damn.
Never been used.
Hey, those blades are $50-$60 a piece. At
That's what I'm
least. It
saying.
depends on what kind of blades they are. Freud blades. You
Damn,
can get them 12-inch. Freud blade, 8. I'm talking about a good quality cabinet shop blade, okay? Not a DIY. You
Right.
go to a cabinet shop supply house and buy these blades, and they're about $90 to $125. $90 to $125 per blade.
Yeah, a good DIY blade. You go for Diablo line.
Diablo is a good brand. You know, I mean, it's a good blade too. You know,
Oh, yeah.
I bought some $20 blades, $25 blades. I just get more service out of a 50 than I do a 30.
Oh yeah.
And then it pays to have those sharpened. The other ones, you just throw them away and buy a new one. Because they're going to charge you about $8 to sharpen them anyway.
Throw them at a tree and stick them through a tree.
There you go. Launch that puppy.
No, evidently this woman's, the way she talked, her husband had an affair with her sister.
Oh,
So at this point, I can see divorce coming real fast.
and more stuff being sold.
He might be knocking on your door saying, "Hey, I want my saw back."
Hey, I don't think she's gonna say shit.
Oh,
He's a truck driver like me, only he's over the road. And the only reason why I found out about it, he was she was Skyping him, instant messenger, not Skype, instant messenger on Facebook. And she got a glimpse of her sister in the when they were doing it. She was in the bunk. And then she didn't say a word. She pretended she didn't notice him. And she called her sister up on the phone about 2 days later just and asked her what she's doing. And she said she's in Florida with some guy, blah, blah, blah. And she goes, oh, really? Yeah. And her husband just happens to be in Florida.
Oh.
hey boy.
Yeah.
He's got a,
She caught me on the nest. Ooh, she caught me on the nest.
But that ain't the best part. She told me. He's supposedly down there getting his truck repaired, and at this certain spot, she's actually said, "I'm gonna fly to Florida and try and catch him in the act." Hey, I'm just glad I am. But anyways, that's enough about that.
She got any more cheap tools?
That's what I asked her. She says she gave me. She says I gave her my cell. I didn't give her my text message cell phone number because he's got my number. I don't want him snooping. But she said she'll give me first dibs. She said she says there's gonna be a Harley up for sale and a couple other things. So.
Ooh.
Whoa. Yeah, but if that Harley's under his name, she can't sell that.
It's under her name.
Oh, yes, she can.
That guy was stupid or nuts or something for not putting his bike in his own name.
Well, everything's in her name the way it sounds. It's all ain't no one's name. I mean, it's not like,
No, there's no title on that. No.
You bought it fair and square. Nothing you can do about it.
Well, they bought. I mean, technically, both of theirs because the way she talked, he charged on their credit card, so it's in both their names. So
bought himself a present with her credit card.
With their credit card,
Well, their credit card. I mean,
I'll be playing Lorena Bobbitt.
Kilter doesn't have to worry about that.
You know, that last name Bobbitt just, it's so synchronous with what she did. She bobbed it off.
And she didn't get nothing out of it. She got away with it. I mean, she claimed she was being raped, and she got away with it.
Well,
I mean, I'm not taking sides, but it makes you wonder, you know. I think it's amazing myself. I'm surprised they found his family tool.
Yeah.
That was amazing. I mean, there were some men out there looking out for other men, so to speak.
yeah. Yeah, because she tossed it out the window while driving the car.
Yep. And they found it.
Eesh.
It's amazing they attached it. It must work, because if you remember correctly, he made porn video afterwards.
Yeah, they paid him a lot of money to do that.
Yeah, I can't do something like that. I mean, I've got a good woman, and Crystal's like, no.
Yeah, but even if you want to, you're better off just saying, look, I don't feel anything for you anymore. That's what I would do rather than cheat.
Yeah, well, like I said,
And
for me,
before you do it.
right. I mean, I've got, like I said, good woman in her. Okay? So there's no way I'd want to ruin that relationship.
Yeah. But even if, like Briggs said, you know, even though if you tell a woman, you know, I don't feel anything, they're going to say, oh, you got another woman. They're just going to say, you got another woman. That's why.
Yep.
And you can be clear and free and innocent. You won't have another woman. You just want to get out of that relationship. But she's going to accuse you of it.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying. You're better off just, you know, saying, hey, I don't want to be with you anymore. That's simple.
No, she's still going to accuse you. Oh, why? Why you don't want to be with me? You got another woman, huh?
Yep.
They're going to say that every time.
I hear you there, Anthony. No joint bank accounts for me.
But some people just don't get it.
No.
Like the female I was dating before Crystal. I mean, the way, you know, of course, that relationship was only about 2 or 3 months long. But it's just the fact the way she was acting, this, that, and the other. It's like, I just flat out told her, it's not going to work out for us. Plain and simple. It's like, you're wanting to go this way, I'm wanting to go this way, and we're not meeting in the middle. It's like, it ain't going to work.
Right.
I was like, nope.
Just how it is, man. Just how it is.
Yep.
This sucks. Driving through Auburn, New York.
Well, not far from your home, isn't it?
No. But it's still a pain in the butt.
Like it's just
Yeah.
New York.
That's why I don't come out that way that often.
Yeah.
Oh. It's like I'm in downtown Auburn. Like, then you get on 13 through Ithaca. Hopefully it's not busy, because if it's busy, that's where I'll lose all my time.
Now give me a company truck where I ain't got to pay for the fuel or the tolls. I'll go to New York all day long.
You know what's funny?
Huh.
My first paycheck that's whether it's mailed or direct deposit, you know, you never know. 4 days. Because they paid you cash for orientation. 4 days pay. $1,700.
Dang.
That ain't bad.
And they
I mean,
take-
yeah, it's day, and I get back later at night because every place they seem to send me, like, you know, like, it's short runs. I mean, it's 85 cents a mile for runs under 300, under over 200 miles. So 200. If I go 200 miles, it's 85 cents a mile. And how's that go? Yeah, 85 cents. And if I go 500, at 500 or less, it's 82 cents a mile. Anything under 200 miles, it's $1 a mile. I've been doing 75-mile runs, like here, there, and everywhere. So
And it wasn't the Ash Queen.
what's that?
I was answering Crystal's question.
Hey, I made it. I did 3 red lights in a row. Oh boy, get me out of this town. I'm about ready to park on the side of the road and say, screw it.
Now, you forced to take that route, or you can take a better route if you know of a better route?
Well, where I was at the moment, there wasn't any place really better than where I was.
Well, earlier you
Get out of
said
there.
you knew a way to go around
yeah,
where
but-
you're at.
Yeah, but I do. But when it's pitch black, you don't want to go through those areas. Ask Ragin. I'm sure he's been up near Auburn, New York, and 13 in Ithaca, New York, as I like to call it. It's not the type of area you want to go. Even if you might know the area at night during the day, but during at night, it's a whole different ball of wax.
You got drivers that love going through the 13 boroughs.
In Ithaca, New York, Cajun, I shit you not. I could drive through. Drive through Ithaca. It's like drive through Manhattan.
Mhm.
Am I exaggerating, Cajun? I'm raging. That city is. It's 5 miles through that city, and it could take you 2 hours to get through.
Dang.
It's probably just as bad as fucking Los Angeles traffic. Good God. Or better yet, going up through like Chicago and Wisconsin and stuff like that. You're talking hours upon hours upon. It took me almost 9 fucking hours to do 150 miles.
Damn.
Oh yeah, I'll tell you, Ithaca sucks.
The company called me and said, "What are you doing? You don't see me going through traffic? 9 hours worth? Yeah, go ahead and Google it, dumbasses." They had to call the client and tell them I was 2 days late getting to the customer.
Yeah, believe me, you don't want to go through Ithaca. Well, no, I take that back. You go through Ithaca at 5 o'clock in the morning, between 5 and 6, fairly quick.
Well,
Big
isn't Ithaca a university town, college
Oh,
town?
it's got 2 universities in it. It's got
Oh,
Ithaca
okay.
College and Kooky Cornell.
Cornell.
Big cities like that, I like going through at nighttime.
There's nothing big about Ithaca. It's 10 miles about loveliness. You know, I don't call it lovely. There's nothing lovely about it. I call it a jungle. I call it a shit. I delivered mail for 8 years in Ithaca. I delivered mail 15 years, eight of them in Ithaca, New York. I have never seen a bunch of people so self-righteous as them. For instance, and I'll tell you what, I have a picture of it, and I wish I knew where it was. It's on one of my old phones, but I shit you not. This woman had a tree by the curb, and she said, "Do not park next to my tree. The weight of your vehicle is killing the roots." And this includes the U.S. Postal Service, who parks here every day. And the one day I came out there and I parked that truck right there, and she called a tow company to have that truck towed. And I looked at her and I said, "You do?" She said, "Move the truck." I says, "This is my park point for my loop." "I don't care." I said, "There's no other place to park. You'd have to park where." "I don't care." And I said, and it was actually, I was at that point, I was so pissed off. I said, "Lady," I said, I'm not going to call you ma'am. I'm going to call you lady. You have no legal right to tell U.S. Postal Service vehicle where to park. I can park any place I want, including a handicap spot by law. You want me to show you the law? I can park anywhere. I can even park in front of a damn fire hydrant. but not that I would. But if I wanted to, I can. That's the only vehicle in the United States, as far as, government and that can block a fire hydrant or take up a handicap parking spot. And matter of fact, there was one parking spot in Ithaca, where on City Route 5 called the Commons Route. We had to actually park inside of we had to park into a handicap spot to take our mail to the cluster box, because you deliver 3/4 of that route from a cluster box. There was only two park points as far as, where you parked and delivered the mail.
Mm-hmm.
The rest was all done by help me out. You put it in a cluster box. And yet it was one of the biggest routes in the city of Ithaca. And I call it Ithaca. But I mean, because come on, seriously, you don't own the damn road. You don't put a sign next to your house telling no one can park there, including the U.S. Postal Service, because you think the way of the tree. And I took a picture of that thing. But the sign must have been 20 feet long.
Good God.
It was huge. It was all, and it was cardboard. It was made out of plywood. I mean, she took like 5 or 6 sheets of plywood, dropped 2x4s in the ground, 4x4 posts, 2x4s, whatever, and cemented it in the ground and put that on the sign.
What's up, Sandy?
So that's why I call it Ithaca, or my personal favorite. If you don't, they want you to take the packages and they'll live on a 3rd floor apartment and get mad because you leave them on the 1st floor.
Hey, Sandy.
What do you truckers say? Them dumb bicyclists on the road?
Yeah, there are some dumb bicyclists, yeah. Well, I was watching a video, can't remember if it was lunchtime today or yesterday, and seen this guy on a bike on the right-hand side, a truck up in front of him. The truck had his right turn signal on. That bicyclist started speeding up. And it was like, I was kind of wondering why he got ran over. I'm going, because you're a dumbass.
Yeah. You gonna take on an 80,000-pound rig? Are you
No,
fucking
it was like
stupid?
it was like a pickup truck.
Uh-huh.
But I'm going, the guy had his right turn signal on, and the guy on the bicycle was probably 10, 12 feet back. He started speeding up more. Tried to beat him
On a motorcycle or a bicycle?
a bicycle.
Wow.
And he's kind of wondering why he got run over. I'm going, because you're a dumbass. You tried beating him to the intersection.
Now, I'll tell you what. I had a guy tell me about 4 or 5 years ago. I was riding my bike. Now, I'm sure you've seen my bike on other live streams. I got a recumbent what's called a Rans Rocket recumbent. You can look it up. Okay. And that bike was $2,700 new.
Okay.
I had a guy come up next to me because I was on the shoulder, and he said, asked me why I was driving that bike on the road. Bikes belong on the sidewalk. And I said, what? He said, bikes belong on the sidewalk.
Nope.
Okay. With the dips and that, and he said, yes. I said, if you think I'm gonna ride a $2,700 bike on the sidewalk because you don't like going around me in the road, that's just too effing bad.
Yep. There was one video I was watching, and it showed this lady with her daughter, and they were riding on a dedicated bicycle path. Okay. They come up to the intersection, and this guy in a car, he's making the right-hand turn, but the bicycle path has a stop sign. They went right through it, and they got hit. I'm going, yeah, you weren't following the damn rules of the road. That's why you got your ass run over.
Mhm.
It doesn't surprise me anymore about all these stupid idiots out here that try to take us on. I mean, and they wonder why they end up the way they end up.
Yep. Now,
Especially
hey,
the
I've
ones
seen
that,
some
especially the
truck
ones that pass you up, get right in front of you,
and then break
and
check.
hit their freaking brakes
Uh-huh.
doing a brake check.
Yep.
That's the biggest scam they got out there. And cops will pull them over if they catch them, you know. They had one guy call the state troopers, this guy that kept on brake checking. And there's a number on the side of the interstates, you know, for assistance, dial 811 or whatever, you know,
Right.
instead of 911, 811. And then it's 711 for traffic or 411 for traffic, something like
Right.
that. Well, anyway, he alerted the state troopers, and they were waiting. They were waiting at this one exit. He says, "I'll be coming up on this certain exit at a certain time," and so
What's up,
they
David?
timed everything to where they had two troopers, and they, oh man, they nabbed him. I mean, they grabbed him good.
Yep.
I mean, caught in the red-handed in the act.
Yep. Well, now I have seen some videos. I mean, Crystal sat there and watched them with me, and I mean, it shows a guy in a car or truck, whatever, going, down the highway, and all of a sudden, a big rig puts on his left turn signal and just comes on over without even looking, and basically runs the guy over.
Well, that's the big rig's fault.
Yeah, that is. Yeah.
Here's a good one for you, Region. Like, I had a cop wanted to argue with me, and you got your 41-foot mark. 90% of the states you can get away with, especially up northeast, right?
Uh-huh.
Where do you put the 41-foot mark? In the center of the rear tires, or over the middle of the far back tire?
Well, here's my favorite holes to be in: 6, 7, or 8. I don't go beyond that.
Because, well, I usually put it right over the middle of the back tire, which runs about 7. And cop tried telling me that it should be all the way. The 41-foot mark should be where they mark it on the trailer in front of the front tire. I said, if I did that, it'd be 15 feet hanging out the back end over with nothing holding it up. It'd make it nice on a backcountry road, but then you'd have a lot of weight on your tail. It's like the speed limit where I'm at 55. I ain't going to do 55. The wind's blowing like holy hell, and I got a box cardboard.
I hardly ever go into a cat scale or at one of these truck stops. First year or two, I would weigh the truck out after I pick up a load. But I've gotten to where if I know what the weight is and I know where the load ends in my trailer, I can stick it in the hole and not worry about it.
You won't go
right
through
every
it?
time. Right every time.
Hey, David Carlisle, what's up, bud?
I like what Sandy was saying. She used to go with Mark, New York City, and slam on the brake. Scared the crap out of her. She says Chicago is no better.
Oh, I wouldn't go. Believe me, I won't go. I've been to Chicago. I did. My favorite pickup. I did one pickup in Chicago, and you had to pull over to the side of the road, and you could tell it was in a poor neighborhood because they were like, "Ooh, nice truck. Can I see inside?" And you had to call the shipper, who then called the police, and cop came up, and I said, "Okay, why do I need cop cars?" Well, we got 4 of them. It was a 4-lane road, 2 west, 2 east, whatever. 4 cops blocked the road. He said, "Here's what you got to do. There's the dock to your right." Okay. Well, you got to swing out and go up the road to your left. Take a left at the turn signal and blindside back and a straight line back to the dock, which is 50 feet down. And I said, nice. And here's the thing, you got rolling your mirrors. It's the only way to get the truck will fit in there.
Ooh.
And
you know what I told that shipper?
what's that?
Fuck you, I ain't doing it. Call another truck.
Well, I was a company driver, didn't have a choice. But you know what was hilarious? They said I was gonna turn it down when I saw how tight the dock was, because on Google Earth, they said it pays $1,000 extra on top of the load just to pick it up. Okay, let's go. They said, you're gonna regret it a little bit, and I said, for $1,000 extra, I'll learn not to regret it. And it was funny. They said you gotta spend the night at the shipper because you'll run out. I said, hey, no problem. I get in, but when I went to back up, there was two guys. As soon as I got started down the thing, the cops left naturally until I got night. It was straight, perfectly straight. You couldn't have asked for anything better. I mean, the dock was like, boom. There's no way you'd be crooked. It just, boom, it was straight. So I'm back. As I'm backing down, there was a guy in front of me with a two-way radio. He handed me a two-way radio. There was three guys, me and two other, the two guys in front of my truck and back of the truck walking back. And I'm watching the wall. Because took about 20 minutes to back down that, because you had to stop, go forward, readjust, and get, it was no fun. But then when you got to the dock, it opened up. There was no building or nothing, and you could open your doors and everything else. It was like, wow. And they put exactly 8 pallets in that truck. But so I get there, and there was a gate across the truck when I get in there, and they go, okay, you're locked in now. And there was a little man gate right there if I wanted to walk out, and I had Mr. Briggs at me at the time. I mean, this is like 7, 8 years ago. I says, I got to walk my dog. Oh, okay. Well, they gave me a key to the gate so I could leave if I wanted to, but they wanted me, I had to stay in the truck all night. And I had, the permit said I had to leave in the morning at 3 o'clock in the morning. That's why I had to stay. I got I got there at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and I couldn't leave until 3 in the morning, and they called the cops again. They blocked all the traffic, and I went out the same way I came in. I took a left, and it was kind of interesting though. But no, I actually had like a 15-hour break to make $1,000. It took them 20 minutes to load that truck, but you had to be there at a specific time, and you had to leave at a specific time. At noon, everything was quiet.
Right.
And at 3 in the morning, everything was quiet. And believe me, exactly at 3 o'clock, at 3, a cop came up and knocked at my door, and he says, "You ready?" I got to do my pre-trip, and he says, "Okay, as soon as you're ready, flash your lights." And sure as shit, I get out, I creep out in the road a little bit. Boom, 4 cops came out. Boom, shut everything down. One load a day went out of that place. Exactly. I loved it. I went there a couple times. I mean, I'd take Briggs and walk them down around the neighborhood. There was a park like a block away, and no one ever bothered me because they thought Briggs was vicious. They did. I don't know why, but the people that actually got to know him found out he wasn't. He was a big kid suck up.
No, I don't really worry about going into neighborhoods like that. I was born in neighborhoods like that.
So wasn't I. I mean, but that's what Chicago's like. But as far as Manhattan or Jersey, hell no. No. This company here even asked if I'd go to New York City, and I said, "What are you, nuts?" No, I don't care if you give me $10 a mile. I ain't going to New York City.
You wouldn't do it for $10 a mile?
No, hell no. Hey, Ragem, would you go to New York for $10 a mile?
No, they had to pay me $100 a mile.
Exactly. And even then, I'd have to think about it. it depends on what time of day I had to go in there. How's that? If it was at 2 o'clock in the morning, $100 a mile, yes, all day long.
New York City's a totally different ball game. They got people that love doing that shit.
Yeah. To me, I don't even want to even go to New York City. I mean, it's just too crazy. I mean, I had a guy ask me at work one time, says, "Wouldn't you just love to go to LA?" I go, "Hell no."
Hey, there's guys that won't go into Dallas, Mater. I'll tell you that right now.
Oh, I hate going into Dallas. I mean, if I have to, if I don't have to go, I'll stay out of it. I mean, anywhere in Dallas, the Dallas area, I try to stay the hell out of there. Now, Arlington, Fort Worth, I don't mind. But I do know that this coming Sunday, I've got to go to McKinney. So that's going to be fun. So that means I got to go through Dallas and everything, just get up there. It's like, this is not going to be fun.
You going right by where Papa Texas lives at, McKinney.
Yep, I'll be up in McKinney.
Yeah, we'll be coming down I-35 here sooner or later.
Yeah, but where at? How far south are you going to be going?
Laredo,
Ah,
going all the way.
all the way to where it starts at, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Got to put my AC on. Damn, hot in this truck. It's 42 degrees outside, and I'm sweating bullets.
Wow. Anthony got him a new toy. He said he got the 12-volt Makita screw gun.
The driver manager said, "You know, you're running out of time. You're only going 54, and it's 60 down through there." And I said, "Yeah, and the wind's blowing like hell." And a windy country road. That's all I've been doing is shifting gears, 9 to 10, 9 to 10.
Now, I tell you one road that I wouldn't mind going on. It's what they call Tail of the Dragon there in Tennessee.
Mm-hmm.
That thing is, I think, 13 miles, but it's supposed to be like, I think, 315 turns.
Well, I'll tell you right now, this road I'm on, 34 in upstate New York from Ithaca to Auburn, Maynard, you would love it on your bike. Not your trike, your regular motorcycle. It's all windy, twisty, backcountry road.
Right. Those are always fun to be on. I'm doing good, Randy. All right, well, 2 minutes to go, and I got to shut this down. That way I can get inside and do a few other things and then get ready for bed. Yep. Because right now, I'll tell you, when I clocked out today, which was a little bit after 6, I think I 27 hours?
Yep, 58 miles, 53 miles to go at 58 minutes left. I'll wait till about 10 minutes and claim that.
Yep.
61 and whatever you call the damn thing.
But
we're close.
Now I got to get everything shut down out here in the garage, and like I said, get inside and yeah, I got to be at work tomorrow also, Sandy. All right, you take it easy. But all right, who wants to start off with saying a goodbye?
Bye, everybody. Love, peace, crackling grease. I'm tired. I got to go myself. I'll let y'all later.
All right.
That was a sad goodbye.
Yeah.
That was a quick one.
Tired, man. All right, later, guys.
Later,
Go to
Cajun.
bed sometime.
All right, I appreciate everybody's been here though, but yeah, like I said, it's kind of rough getting back into work after being out of work for almost 2 weeks. So we're still behind in everything. Matter of fact, I finally got a chance to get one order painted that it had to get primed. It got primed 5 days ago. And the thing about it is when we prime something, it's supposed to get painted that day. It can't sit overnight. If it's primed, it will be painted that day.
How far behind did they get at work with you out?
Before I was out, I think we were about 4 weeks behind. So with me being out, it's probably up to 6 now. Yeah.
Hey, at least you got business. You know, that's the way I look at it.
Hey, I've got probably 6 orders, 6 separate orders and everything. I've been trying to get done since yesterday, and it's all the same color.
Hey.
It's all what we call Southwest white, and I might be able to get 1 or 2 orders of it done, but we had one order that was a rush. It was 96,000 screws, and it was silver metallic.
What do you do? Put them in cardboard when you paint them?
Nope. They're on metal boards.
It must be a pain to put them all in and get them painted. A machine must do that, right?
Yeah, the machine's called. We got 6 of them. There's Jose back there. There's Emilio. There's John, Roberto, Romero, and Freddie. We got 6 guys back there doing the racking. Yeah, and I know because I've been back there and done it. That's where I got started at.
Sounds like fun.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, well, you're standing in one spot almost all day long.
I'm sitting in one spot almost all day long.
Yeah, but you've got the opportunity to either turn the heater or the AC on. There, like I said, wintertime, the AC works good. Summertime, the heater works good. Yeah.
That's usually the way it works.
Yeah.
But all right, Raging Cajun, keep those wheels spinning, your beavers grinning, and we'll catch y'all on the next one.
All right. Like I said, I appreciate. And now Money wants to show up 2 hours later. I'm shutting this thing down. All right. Y'all stay safe out there, and I'll see y'all later.
Have fun.
Oh, yeah.